Reefstock Australia in Sydney, Cade, and a whole heap more inside. We're going to just go in for a little bit of a live stream of the setup day. It is Friday here. You can see probably from the yellow footage, I've got my filter on. That'll make a bit more sense when we get inside, but it is setup day and we are only midday on the setup day. So people are still doing quite a lot of setting up, but I thought I'd take the opportunity to give you guys a bit of a show through the event. And you can see here, we've got a nice map here, starting off all the vendors here in a new venue out at Homebush here. And you can see we've got quite a lot on offer. We've got Cade, Hannah, Ocean Reefs, Reef Candy, Nick's Underwater Pet Expo that I'm here representing, Canberra Aquarium, Reflection, Sustainable Reefs, a heap more. In fact, there's quite a lot here. And on top of that, we've got the main exhibition building in there. But over to the side here, we've also got, with another map of the events, the guest speakers. So in here is where you'll be able to come in and see all the presentations, and you can have a quick look at that getting set up now. Quite a nice little venue with some chairs, nice presentation screen. And we've got Anthony Blinoff talking about NFTs. We've got Eshan from Triton talking about worldwide trends in reef keeping, as well as some funky finds in nature. Got Ania from Gallery Aquatica here doing a live fragging demonstration, which will be pretty cool. And then we've got David and Gemma from CDU who are going to be doing a couple of talks on both wild caught corals, as well as an insight to an Aussie collection facility, which should be pretty interesting indeed. So I guess that's enough of the preamble. We may as well get in and just see how everyone's going setting up. You see people are still heading in. In fact, we've got some here from WA all the way over. How you doing? We've got Lauren just doing a live stream right now. So we've got WA royalty entering the building here. Here we going. How is everyone? Head on in, make yourself at home. Let's go in and see what we can find. Guys over here, speaking of WA royalty, team here from Ocean Reefs Marine doing their setups. And hey Ryan, thanks for the shout out, man. Hope you're enjoying it. So the guys are literally unpacking the corals right now. So you're getting a behind the scenes sneak peek here. These corals shipped over from WA, now getting unbagged, getting a little check over and then put into their display tanks for the show. I was just talking to Man Rage before about these cool lights they've got up here, real industrial spec theme that they're going on. They got those running in their coral farm or their facility, so it made sense to use them at this setup here. And you can see the guys here have got no shortage of tanks. We've got 2 tanks over there, and then we've got 4 tanks over here, and there's still room up the end there. And I have to say, I love the Ocean Reefs Marine backdrops and things there. How incredible are they with all those macro shots of the corals? Super cool. And you can see they've brought no shortage of stock. In fact, we've got boxes and boxes here. These are just the ones they've already done. They've still got more over there they're unboxing right now, so that's pretty cool. And the other thing these guys are going to be doing this weekend here is this Fraggle Rock thing where they're going to be doing like a blackjack style setup with you can win some frag tiles and plugs and things, which would be pretty cool. I'm curious to see how that works out, but should be a bit of fun. And not that I need any extra weight, but they've also brought in some pretty juicy donuts. Hey there, Spicy Reef. I'm glad you're enjoying the show so far. Another traveller here is Nick from Nick's Aquarium in Queensland. The guys here are doing an unboxing now. Get away from Nick, how you doing there? See, they've got some unboxing happening right now. Got the team from ARC just helping out everywhere. These guys are all hands on deck, helping with every booth, which is awesome to see. And now we can see, hey Trent, good to see you watching the live stream, man. You can see some nice hammers in here, just starting to open up. This thing here looks absolutely insane with a green center with some gold and purple in it. Oh, look at this Trachophilia, very nice. These corals all still just opening. You see they are literally being taken out of the box now and put into the tank. Nick, of course, being a big Red Sea advocate, running the Red Sea LEDs on his tanks, and I have to say the coral's absolutely popping under those, so a wise choice indeed. And you gotta love the brackets too, which make it super easy to just swing the lights out of the way so you can get in there and look at, as demonstrated, look at that, you can lift up, unbelievable. Man, he is absolute sales machine, Nick there. He's going to sell a lot of these Red Sea LEDs this weekend. No, man. He's doing well. Here we go, we got Taryn, we got Jared. These guys will be helping out at the Underwater Pet Expo booth this weekend, where we will have some t-shirts reduced to clear from the previous expo, $10 a piece. So if you're looking for some cheap reefing merch, you can come and see the team over at our booth, and we'll be able to sort you out there. Over here, we've got Canberra Aquarium. Those guys will be arriving soon, so they'll be unboxing. We've got some Cade tanks and looks like some Coral Essentials. What do we got up here? Sustainable Reefs. So we'll have Christian, Rick, and Shane will be down here setting up their system soon. Over in the far corner here, we've got the cafeteria, so you can check out, you can grab a drink, grab some food, grab a coffee, also just get away from the show for a little bit to sit down there, have a bit of a rest. And that then brings us to one of our major, well, I don't know if they're a major, but they're definitely a big booth, pet quarters here in the center. Got a big booth happening there. The Ravi from Oz Aquariums will be helping out at that booth, I believe, and you'll be helping out at the pet quarters booth, or you got? Yep. So you'll see no shortage of aqua forest, water box, all things like that at the pet quarters booth, which would be pretty cool. Seems like we've got there's a bird up here as well, enjoying the show so far. Over here we've got George's booth for big representation of Octo here, and have a look at this gigantic needle wheel skimmer, absolute beast of a unit. Incredible bit of gear, and no shortage of other Octo pieces from skimmers, algae reactors, calcium reactors. I think there was a CO2 scrubber, got some return pumps, wave pumps, all the gear there, all getting set up. Another big external skimmer up there. Hey Mark, thanks for watching, man. Won't be long till you'll be able to get here yourself. And yeah, all the Octo gear, which is really starting to gain a bit of momentum in Australia. Check out the CO2 scrubber there, real nice bit of gear. Octo always have really nice acrylics, and you never see any glues or anything like that at all. It's a very well made precision bit of gear that you know is going to last the journey in your reef tank. And when you see big commercial bits of gear like that, you know that the smaller pieces for your own home aquarium are going to be made to that same sort of standard, which is really cool to see. And I did get a little sneak peek before. George has brought out one of the latest huge industrial sort of spec Gaia pumps, and it's an absolute beast. It's almost a two-person lift job. It's absolutely ridiculous, but I'm sure there'll be some facilities out there, maybe some coral farms and that'll be able to really cut back on the number of pumps they're using to go one big Gaia in there and really get that detritus off the base of the tank, which should be cool. Over here we got the A1 Aquarium World, just setting up right now. Got all the water in the tanks there. Got some tanks happening. Got some boxes here, some livestock coming out, which is sweet. In the center here, and one of the major, well, the major sponsor of the event is Cade and WA, and both Anthony Blinoff and Adam Dalton have pulled out all the stops. You're going to get a quick sneak peek here of probably the big reveal of the show, in my opinion anyway, is that Cade Aquariums are back with white cabinets. And I don't mean white and champagne or white and gold, I mean white. Check out this beast of unit here with the all new Delua X4 LEDs up there. So this is just a one-stop shop of huge announcements here. So it's pretty cool to see the white availability back in the Cade Aquariums, because it's something that we haven't seen. They've been stuck with black only for some time. So pretty cool to see that. And of course, Delua have got the full, it's not just their X4s, which you can have a little sneak peek of one there with replaceable pucks, so that you don't have to upgrade the full fixture. If there's new LED clusters coming out, you can swap just the clusters, which is pretty cool. But we've also got their skimmers, we've got the Pax Ballums, we've got their vitamin strips. Of course, there'll be more items like their wave makers and things like that. I'm sure Blinny's got no shortage of Delua treasures to show off at the show, and you can see he's got some of the Illumagic blazers as well as the X4s up there in a pretty cool aquascape tank. I think that may be a Jag scape there. Looks super cool. And of course, it's in a white Cade, which will definitely get people excited. All right, let's have a look over here. We've got some corals just settling in, and like I said, these guys have just come out of the boxes, but we've got a crazy assortment of gonies down here. You see every color of the rainbow in there. Hey, Rogue Aquariums, thanks for watching, man. Even some more goni frags up here. Look at the colors on those, because they're not even open yet and they're absolutely glowing. Got a wicked assortment of button scollies down here, some hammers, some cynarias, really nice pieces, and they're still coming out of the bags. These guys have got a lot more coral to come out, and I'm sure they'll, hey, how you doing there? Just doing a quick live stream of the setup day, so just getting a sneak peek of some of the treasures. Starting to come together, that's all good. No, what you've got out so far looks fantastic, really nice pieces. And a little sneak peek over here, we've got some large beers. Look at some of these hammers in here, just waiting to find a home. And there's some bright colours in there, holy moly. And look at this guy here, that's basically what I would call a holy grail hammer there, with a green stem and a nice yellow tip. Some nice reverses there, beautiful pieces, and still no shortage of goni frags. Have a look at them all in there, so many colours to pick from. Super, super nice, really keen to see that. Rogue Aquariums, I think there's about probably around about 25, 30 vendors here, which is pretty good showing. Come over to Aqua Premium here. These guys have brought Royal Nature. There's Taryn just getting up to mischief, no doubt. I think he's getting some B-roll footage for his channel. Don't forget, Bodgy from Australia is here with us this weekend. Royal Nature is the proud provider of artificial salt for the event. So all of the saltwater you see will be provided by Royal Nature. So it's a fairly new brand on the Australian market. So these guys are obviously trying to make a splash here and show how well their salt works. So that should be good to see. And of course, they've got some of the other brands here as well. So we've got Marine Pure is one of their big ones, as well as some Easy Life options there. You've got this little tank run here showing how Marine Pure can absorb some of the water and give you that real good surface area. Coming over here, we've got Reef Rocks now. What's really cool to see, Rogue, you're going to be at Reefapalooza next week in California. Man, I would love to be there, but I'm just happy to be in another state at the moment. Getting out of Victoria and into New South Wales has been a big journey for us over the last couple of years. So I can only imagine how cool it would be to get to Reefapalooza in California. But this booth here, Reef Rocks, they're going to have some pretty cool scapes to show the public. I've seen their stuff online, so I'm really excited to see how it is going to show in person. See some of these pieces here. Jag Deep, I see you watching, man. Thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing your scapes in that 7-footer. You can see some Art Reef scapes here, all bubble wrapped up. A little support there just to make sure that nothing gets broken in transport. And they've got all their boxes and stuff there, all ready to go. We've got, what do we got over here? DIY reef building kit. Now that's super interesting. I'll be keen to see over the weekend what that's going to do. Here's the man himself setting up now. Got some nice little nano setups over here too. Have a look at these little scapes here, wicked little intricate pieces. You can just imagine zoas climbing all over those. A little acan or blasto garden. Super, super cool. And of course, they've got some glues. We've got some Insta sort of set stuff there. We've got some stubby holders, of course, always important at events like this. Well, let's keep kicking about here. We'll go over and see Cam and Ania, who are feverishly putting the corals into their tanks. These guys are no rookies when it comes to reef shows. And you can see by their display, they absolutely kill the frag scene. Just so many varieties of corals. Cam's just tweaking the lights now. Don't stress, we know the corals are, they're settling in, so. But you see no shortage of color, variety, just any option you're chasing. These guys have got a ridiculous amount of coral in this tank here, from some super affordable $10 frags. We go like $10 frags, $30 frags, 40, 50, 60, 80, all the way up. And then you move up to some like Walt Disney's at $6.50, coming over to some wild corals there. And of course, some dry goods as well. These guys are absolutely no rookies when it comes to reef shows, and they know what to bring, and they always bring the energy, which is cool to see. So we will let them keep doing what they're doing, and no doubt catch up with them over the weekend. We got some more tables down here. I think this is where the raffles are going to be. Oh, well, yeah, obvious from the sign. But this is where you'll be able to come and buy your tickets and then put the tickets in each box according to which raffle you want to win. That's how the systems work here. You buy a number of tickets, and then depending on which prize you want to win, you put your tickets in those boxes. So you get your best odds at the prize you want to win, rather than winning something that maybe you don't want, which is a really good idea. There's nothing worse than winning a prize and then seeing it online on Facebook a little bit later. Heading over here, we've got the Dreamz set up. Now I'm really keen to see this booth come to fruition, because have a look at this stand here. It's an absolute beast of a unit. This massive, massive stand here with acrylic doors. Coming down the end here, we've got this huge power cabinet. You see a little Kessel controller in there, all happening. And yeah, we've got a little cable tray along the top here. Really, really cool, and a big sheet of glass here on top. Curious to see what this is going to do, and it looks like this is this looks like the overflow for the tank here. So really, really keen to see what that comes up being here. Dreams Imagination Engineered, and they've got some glass cleaner and stuff there, so we'll keep an eye on that booth as the weekend goes. And of course we've got just some more, you can see the Dog Lovers show across the road there. We've got some more stuff getting set up here, including some of the Dulua frag tanks. Let's see what else we can find. We've got Dimax booth here. So the guys have got, this is Aqua Hub. They've got all of their items there from Seacam and Dimax, of course. Nice little drop-off reef tank over there. And then these guys here, I think this is a Reef to Aquarium, Western Australian corals here. So they're hand-picked corals. The goal is to cultivate the industry's best corals. So you're going to see some pretty nice pieces in here. Just another little pan at the logo there, and of course their website down the bottom there if you want to find out more information, reef2aquarium.com.au. Have a little sneak peek at some of the corals in here. Absolutely gorgeous pieces. How you doing? Beautiful, beautiful scollies in there, some acan. Wilsoni, actually, my apologies. Look at some of these hammers. Holy moly, this guy here, when that opens, it's going to be absolutely nuts, as well as the guy next to him. Look at this torch here, bright green with gold tips on one side and then solid green on the other. Absolute showpieces, and goni frags along the top. Looks like a tube anemone up the top there. Cool piece to see at a reef show. Crazy, crazy assortment. So yeah, really cool setup there. Again, these corals, literally, you can see the man right now unboxing, putting them into the tank. So obviously we're going to see what these look like tomorrow once they've been in the tank for a couple of hours at least, and we'll see them open up and really get to see their full colors. But early days are looking very, very promising. So you know to come see the team at Reef to Aquarium and check out their booth. Over here we got Tropical Marine. The man himself, Eric's over there, just talking away to the crew. He's got some of the world's best, if not the world's best, acrylic work. So if you don't know, Hamali Australia also has a retail operation known as Tropical Marine Aquarium Store. On the world scene, they're probably known more so as Hamali. And when you see some of these setups like this, you can understand why. Have a look at that, a full filtration unit just on a metal stand, ready to go. So we've got the sump, we've got filter roller, skimmer, we've got media chambers there, we've got a refugium here, looks like for an AI prime, and then we've got the return pump section there, which is also pumping through a UV and back in. Down the bottom we've got ATO reservoir, we've got some dosing containers, chiller, little power center. Man, the dude's got it all sorted. And then have a look at his little frag tank set up here. Super wicked with the logo on the back there, beautiful clean install. Got some bulkheads up there with little power cable holders here, so you can just keep everything super neat and tidy. Nice little tap on the back there so you can drain it, because who wants to siphon tanks at the end of a reef show? But then have a look at some of the sumps here. You guys out there know that I run a Hamali Platinum sump, and this looks like a little baby version of mine because we're very similar. We've got the filter roller here, we've got a little section for a skimmer, maybe a little fuse section here, and then a return, and that iconic Hamali logo on the front. Of course it comes in, hey Robert, thanks for watching, man. And Jamel's, yes, Jake Adams is here. We'll probably catch up with him in a minute. We've got different coloured in the sump, so if you want red, white, if you were going for sort of a royal exclusive coloration, or we've got like a bit of a killer bee set up down there with the black and yellow, or a bit of a murdered out all black setup. Super, super cool. And of course, these are all custom made, so some of them are off the shelf, but where Hamali really shines is that you dream it, they can make it. Eric's one of the best acrylic smiths in the world, and if that's not evident from my sump, I think some of the stuff here on show will absolutely get your attention. So let the guys do their thing there. Head on over here, we've got JZ Marine. Guys are setting up now, we've got a TV happening there, and these guys do some incredible custom tank builds. Some of the big setups you see are all done by JZ Marine, so I'm really keen to see what the guys set up there. Over here we've got Future Fish. I must admit I have not heard of them yet, so I will be keen to see their setup, of course, as the weekend progresses. Over here we've got Triton, so we've got Trent's watching and enjoying the mullets, no shortage about. Have a look at the Triton booth. We'll get the guys from Triton to tell us all about trace elements and how to tackle some of these things. I'm going to come over and see Darren, the fish doctor himself. Man has just walked into the facility and is now setting up. Stealth mission. Well, we know now because you're live streaming, so good to see you. I'm glad to see you back over here. It's been way too long over the last couple of years. So.
3 years. Reefstock and 3 years since seeing anyone over it.
It's been a while, so it's fantastic to see her, and I'm keen to see all of the fish doctor pieces that come out of there. I've been living vicariously through your Facebook posts too much of some of those gorgeous frags you've been growing over there, so really keen to see them out in the tanks, and going to other people's homes this weekend, of course. Good stuff. All right, I think that's probably most of the booths at this stage. You see Ocean Reef guys are still flat out there. Be sure to put in the comments if there's anything in particular you want to see, because I'm happy to jump on it and do as many live streams as you guys want this weekend. I'll obviously do some in-depth videos with some of our booth holders over the weekend, just to make sure we get plenty of coverage of all of these things. Adam does not want to talk to me. He's very busy at the moment. In a minute, I will put the camera down and go give him a hand, because I know he has a big display to set up this weekend. You see all of these tanks here, and he wants to have them all looking their absolute best for the show. So least thing I can do is get my hands dirty and get in there. Jake's over here perusing some of the fine corals from Nick's Aquarium in Queensland, which can't blame the guy at all. Nick's got some absolute crackers in there. In fact, let's just have another look at them now, because we've got some gorgeous gold torch, green torch with pink tips, a good number of options there. Some big Sidonarias here, got a couple of nice little dashies there. Have a look at this Trachophilia up here. I'm not sure how well the camera's picking it up. It's not just solid green, it's got a yellow and a pink rim through it. And then this one below it here with blue, reds and yellows, nuts. And then you've got your full paddle pop stripe units there. Crazy, crazy stuff. Full list of options there. And of course we've got some Goni frags there, some Goni colonies there, and these hammers and scollies over here looking absolute treat. Absolutely gorgeous pieces. Some of the colours in these wild colonies off the charts. Have a look at that gold up here, nuts. If you want a richer gold, you got that one there. Some scollies there. Look at the gold scolly with blue splashes. Full master export grade scolly there. Red with blue acans. Crazy, crazy stuff. Really, really nice pieces. So definitely keen to see that. Taryn's vet, he's been doing some B-roll footage too. And we've got the team here at pet quarters now, just starting to set up. So as touched on, I will probably put the camera down and see if I can get my hands dirty and give these guys a hand, because it is, let's have a look, it is currently 1:20, so there is still a few hours left to set up, but probably want to make sure everyone's got everything up, ready to go, probably before 5 o'clock, so that we've got as much time as possible to go out and chase any supplies if they're needed. Spicy Reef, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, mate. And yeah, I look forward to bringing you guys plenty of footage over the weekend. If there is anything in particular you want to see, please don't be shy. Let me know in the comment section below. Anything you want to see, I'll go get the camera out, mic them up, and give you guys plenty of footage. Anyway, guys, other than that, I will wrap things up. Let me just switch cameras here. Signing out from Parker's Reef. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, stay safe, keep reefing. Cheers, bye.